Hey everybody, J.R. Fisher here and welcome. Great to see everybody here. Do me a favor, type in that comment box, or that chat box I should say. Let me know if you can hear me. Tell me where you're at. Tell me what time it is, what's going on in your part of the world. I want to hear all about it, so go ahead and type that in there now. I am joined by Jessica. Would you like to say hi, Jessica?
Yeah, hey everybody. Thanks for being here. Happy Friday. We're in summer now.
Are we in summer?
I think so.
I feel like we're just locked up and it's just all one big, long, drawn-out thing. It's kind of weird. I don't know. But type in there, guys, if you can hear me. I would really appreciate you doing that. Your comments, your questions, you can put those in there. Let me know what's going on in your part of the world. Tell me about your COVID. What's going on in your part of the town? I know I'm here in California, and it just, I don't know, it seems to get worse every day. And I expect to go outside and just everybody to be gone or something. I don't know. It's a weird time. So Thomas Chapo in Doylestown, PA. Man, I love Pennsylvania. My dad actually was from there, Thomas. He was from Johnstown, PA, as a matter of fact. Rafat says, good, thank you are welcome to Jordan. Oh my gosh, somebody from Jordan out there. Rafat Mustafa. Very, very cool, man. Type in there what you're working on. We're going to do email stuff today. And I got to tell you, this session I'm doing today is so important because I'm going to be defining a lot of the stuff that you need to know about emails. Emails has made me a ton of money. Hey, Christine, how you doing? I am going to get back with you, Christine. I'm taking care of all the paying clients I have right now, and then I'm going down the list of other people I've promised stuff to, so I'm going to be with you. Don't think I forgot. You say it's hot and smoky from the fires. You guys got fires there? Oh, my God. We don't want that. Who we got? Wayne Charles, my buddy Wayne. Okay, increases here in Ohio, but not as bad as other places. Yeah, I think I told you, Wayne. My son is in, where's he at? What town is he in? Huh? Cleveland. I was going to say Clinton for a second. Cleveland, Ohio, with his wife, and they're starting the new jobs there at the Cleveland Clinic. Really proud of them. They're doing great. So we got a cool crowd today. Lots of folks out there. I really appreciate you being here. We're going to be talking about some cool stuff, and it's going to be construction of emails. And you can see she is telling you to check your email, okay? I thought this was pretty cool, this little GIF I found. I think she's some famous actress. I'm not sure. Do you know, Jessica? When she comes up on the screen, tell me if she's a famous actress. She's on the screen now.
No, and I have a guess, but it's probably wrong.
Who do you think it is? R. Kelly's ex-wife. Well, that very well could be. And it looks like some of the attitude she had about some of that stuff too. So who knows? Who knows? Let's get into our email stuff, guys. Before we do that, please do me a favor. If you haven't given me a review on Google, I would really appreciate it. Sign into Google, search J.R. Fisher, give me a review, preferably 5-star. Email me, let me know you did it. And I get you that book you see right there. I also give you the audio, which is pretty cool. We're going to cover a couple parts today. What are the parts of an email? Now you think, well, email's an email. No. There's some pretty detailed stuff we're going to get into today. And once you know this stuff, guys, you can automate these emails and make yourself money every day. I know I woke up to a pile of money today, which is great. We got Frank Dekunde. Very cool, Frank. He's following me from Kenya. He says, great content. That's really nice. Matter of fact, I've got a friend from Africa I'm having lunch with next week. Guy Sam from Veraheel, and I don't want to murder his last name because it's really difficult. But he's a good friend of mine, and we're going to go out and have a lunch somewhere. And we're also going to talk about the anatomy of an email. We're really going to break it down. Okay, so we're going to do the parts and the anatomy of it. Okay, so emails are kind of funny. There's a lot of parts, and we're going to talk about them in just a second. But each part of an email serves a different function, but it works in unison with all the other email parts. Okay, and you're going to see what I mean in just a second. So what are the parts of an email? The first part we've got, and we all know about it, is the subject line. Now, guys, this is a crucial thing, and I'm going to talk about it why in just a second, but believe me, subject line is huge. The preview text. So I'll also get into exactly what that is. The salutation in your email, and then, of course, the body of the email. And the most important thing is what? The call to action. Okay, why send an email if you don't want somebody to do something? Okay, you want them to do something. Okay, so if you are short on emails, subject lines, and you don't know what to say, I want you to go to that link there at the bottom of the screen right now. It says bit.ly/JRF-subject. I'm going to give you 20 of the best subject lines. You can plug them into your business. I don't care what your business is, and you'll find a subject line there that will get emails open. These are all proven. They all work. I'm going to give them to you for free. All you got to do is go to bit.ly/JRF-subject. I do want to make sure you get that because I'm gonna take this off the screen in a second. So guys, jot that down with a pen or something. Make sure you grab that. It's 100% free. Free link. I'm gonna put free link. Check your screen. Check your screen. Okay, get that, guys. You're going to be so happy you did. That's going to make you money right there because it'll get your emails open. And let's face it, if they don't open your emails, nothing else matters. Your clicks don't matter, your pictures don't matter, your body doesn't. Nothing matters. So a subject line, the sole purpose of a subject line is to get the recipient to open the email. Stop giving them all the information in the subject line. You don't want to do that, guys. That's not the purpose of the subject line. Now, you would think by definition, since it's called subject line, you would tell them what the subject's about. You don't. And I'm going to show you that in a second. I'm going to give you some really cool ones that you can use on top of that 20 that you can download. Here's some good examples. I like this one. Last time wasn't good. That makes you kind of wonder, doesn't it? Last time wasn't good. Now, how could you apply that in an email? Well, you could say the last time survival food went on sale, it wasn't that great of a sale, but this time it really is. Okay? You could say last time wasn't good. I bet you bought a course before that didn't work out for you, but you're going to love this course. Last time wasn't good. Okay? So you can apply that to anything. Jessica does dog training. You can say, last time you came home, the dog tore up the house. That wasn't good, but you can correct all that with this dog training. Okay? So you can use that subject line in many different ways. How about this one? I can explain. Now, of course, you've written an email and it's going to tell them something. But if you say, I can explain, they're going to be like, explain what? What are you talking about? Let me click on this and see what you've got. And then it served the purpose, because the purpose is what? To get them to open the email. That's the only purpose of the subject line. You don't want to say things like 30% off on men's shirts today only. Because if you do that, and it's a woman reading the email, she doesn't need a man's shirt, okay? If she believes that 50% off is a good sale, she's not going to open your email, okay? If they're not in the market for shirts right now, they're not going to open your email. But if you say last time wasn't good, or I can explain, you probably at least get an open and get them reading. That's all you want them to do. How about this one? I know what you did. That's kind of evil, right? That's kind of creepy. That's kind of scary. But saying I know what you did insinuates something. So you could say, I know what you did, and then you get into the email. Let's say I'm selling a course on how to do Facebook ads. I could say, you probably ran Facebook ads and they didn't get results and you didn't make any money, but I got this great course that's going to help you out and it's going to help you make money. Okay, so see how I can apply that to anything? You could apply it to survival food. Okay, I know what you did. They opened the email. You could say something along the lines of, there was that terrible storm last time and you guys didn't have any food. And you tried to get to the market and there was no food there, but you could buy the survival food now and have it for the next storm. I know what you did. Okay, so you can apply that anywhere you want. I like this one here. I should have used this one on the email today to go to this training. I really should have. Come on, it's Friday. You're killing time anyhow, anyway, right? So I could have used that today. Come on, it's Friday. You're killing time anyway. Come to my training. Okay, I got this training at 11 o'clock. Okay, so these little subject lines work like unbelievably well, guys, to get your emails open. But you've got to use them. You got to quit saying things like, I've got a new course, click to learn more about it. They don't want to hear about your course. Nobody wants a course. I got news for you. I got a lot of courses and I sell them, but nobody wants a course. They want the results of a course. Okay, so if you're selling a course, you may say, do this and you can earn up to $787.42 a day. Okay, so that is a subject line that I could use for one of my courses. Hey, we need to talk. Right? Yeah. Everybody laughs because everybody's heard their wife say this before, and they're like, "Oh no, I don't want to hear this." But it's a great subject line because it does trigger that thing in the back of your brain. What is it you want to talk about? Okay. Now you could apply that to furniture sales. You could apply that to dog training. You could apply that to courses on ads on Google. You could apply that to anything that you're marketing. Hey, we need to talk. Okay. And it'll get your email open. Okay. So jot these things down, use them. I'm giving them to you for free. They're proven. Okay. So let's get into the parts of an email real quick. The preview text. Okay. So we've already talked about the subject line, but what's the preview text? And I'm going to give you an example in a second. But basically, it's a snippet of text used from the body of your email and typically displayed underneath the sender name and subject line in the subscriber's inbox. The concept of preview text is reminiscent of the Johnson box used on direct mail pieces to draw readers' attention to key points of a message. So that's a Johnson box right there in case you've never seen one. But what it basically is, whether you're sending a direct mail piece out to people's homes, they had these boxes that had shadows behind them and it said secret 1, secret 2, or bonus 1, bonus 2, and it got people to read it. Okay. So you're thinking to yourself, well, preview text is just going to have the first line of my email, right? Not if you're using Kartra. Not if you're using Kartra, because you can actually change what the preview text is. Now, this is Kartra right here, okay? And this is the subject that we just talked about. We're going to put a subject in here, but check this out. In Kartra, you can enter the preview text right there. So they allow you to change what somebody else is going to see. Now, if you don't, you see it says optional. It's a short summary of the email content. It really isn't, okay? Not the way I do it, but they give you the option of putting something in there. If you don't put something in there, yeah, it's going to grab part of your email and show that as the preview text, okay? So this is kind of what it looks like if you were logged into Gmail. It's going to have the name of the person, which is blurred out here. It says your shipment will be delayed, okay? And then right below that it says, dear customer, due to a short, and then the next one below that says, thanks for the introduction. So those are preview text there, that dear customer, that thanks for the introduction. But in Kartra, which you got to get Kartra, I'll get you a link to it, you can actually change that. You can manipulate that, okay? All right, salutation. What's the salutation? It's a greeting that we use at the beginning of an email, a letter, or a note, okay? Even a text or online comment can begin with a salutation, all right? It can also be used in the subject line and preview text if you have the software to do it. And if you use Kartra, guess what? You have the software to do this because you can manipulate this. And I'm going to show you how in just a second. All right. This here, matter of fact, I think, yeah, I'll just click on this one. But you can see here what I did. And can I zoom in? I cannot. Okay. Right here, it says first name. And what that's going to do is that's going to go into the record that it's sending out to in Kartra, and it's going to pull that person's first name. So if the person's name was Jenny, it's going to say, Jenny, I wanted to thank you for the second time. Well, what does that mean? Well, that's a good subject line there because you don't know what it means, so you got to click. Okay. Now, I also put it in the preview text just to show you can do that. I probably wouldn't put it in the preview text. It's a bit too much. But we put there, we keep getting asked, what would Jenny do in this situation? Now, I want to warn you, if you don't have that person's first name and all your records don't have first names in there, you got to be really cautious about how you use the salutation stuck in a subject line, stuck in a preview line, because will it make sense? Now, the first one there, the subject line, where it says, Jenny, I want to thank you for the second time. If you didn't have their names, it would just say, I wanted to thank you for the second time. Hey, you got no problem there. That's okay. But in the preview line there, you got to think about how this is worded. If you have their name, it's going to say, we keep getting asked, what would Jenny do in this situation? Okay, so that's fine. But if it doesn't have the name, you don't have the name, it's going to read this way. We keep getting asked, what would in the situation, or what would do in this situation? So it makes no sense. So you got to be really careful about that. Now, I also have put it down here in the email, and I just started typing out this email to give you guys an example. But it's put first name right here. So if you want to call them by their first name, I like put it in the subject line, and I really do like calling out my name in an email. Do they know it's automated? Some people do. Does it still work? Yeah, it does. You still get better open rates if you use their name in that subject line. And I don't always do it. I'm not saying I do, but you can try it out. In Kartra, you can A/B split test. See here at the top, you can send a single email. So you could send one like this, and then you could send the other one without the name in there, and you could check and see which one got the most opens by doing this. Okay, so it's a really cool way to go about it. Now, if you have questions about this, don't forget, Jessica is monitoring the chat. She can answer your questions there. I'm going to monitor them off to the side too. So don't hesitate. I really want your comments over there on the side. So make sure you put that in there. Okay. So there's the first name. We put it there. We also put it there, and we also put it there. And you can do all of this inside of Kartra. Okay. That's why you need Kartra. All right. Let's talk about the email body. What's the body? The body is essential. I mean, that's the email, right? It's essentially the letter inside the envelope, basically. Okay, so if you were sending out a physical envelope, it would be the letter inside that envelope. Consider how you read a letter you receive in the postal mail. You open the envelope and unfold the paper to view the contents of the message. Okay, so you got to think like it's a really physical thing. It can include useful content, right? Pictures, videos, coupons, offers, and always CTAs. Okay, there is no purpose, guys, in sending out an email to somebody and not letting them do something more. And that doesn't mean you got to sell them something every time. But, if you're not selling them something, say, click here to watch my video, click here to read my article, click here to get this download, click here to sign up for my webinar, let them do something, because otherwise they're going to go, why did I read this email? Don't put everything in the email. If you've got a blog, you may want to put the first 2 or 3 sentences of the blog and then put a button that says continue reading, click here. Let them do that. Let them go to your website. Maybe they're going to find something on your website they like. All right. So I did this little video because I wanted to walk you through it. I'm going to talk over it, but I want to kind of show you how all of this is done inside of Kartra, because I think it's amazing software. Okay, so this is your email right here. And that's the subject line, of course, the preview text and actual body. This is the body right here. But you can do a lot of things with the body. You can bold stuff if you want. You can make stuff bold if you want. You can italicize it. You can underline it. You can strike through it. So anything that you could do, like in your word processor type software, you can do. You can put numbers by it. You can put bullets by it. You can put quotations if you want to make it a quotation box like this, which is kind of cool. You can do that. What else can you do here? You can set up where your margins are. You can set up how it's spaced out. You can set up how it's positioned. You can change colors. Okay, so you have all those color options. You got a full panel color board right there. You can do anything you want to it. This is all built in Kartra. You can put a shadow behind it. Maybe you want to put a shadow behind a word in there to make it stand out. That doesn't stand out too good. It's too dark when too dark. But you get the point. That is another thing you can do in here. What else can you do? Let me take that off real quick so you can see that. It's just really amazing. And then you off to the side here, you got all these dynamic values. Like you could put in their first name, last name. You could put their email in there. date join, like if it's a course or something like that. If you want to put their phone number in there, I don't know why you would put a phone number in there. It's kind of weird. You could put their address, postal code, city, any piece of information that you have about them, you can insert in the email by using that. Your affiliate links, you can stick those in there, okay? You can grab those, and then there's some links for different products I have, you seeing right there. JV broker links if you want to do that. And you can also set custom fields. If you've set up custom fields, you can grab one of those. We've got some custom fields that we've made in here, so you could actually stick those in there if you wanted to, for whatever reason, you know. It's just really usable. You can stick images in there. So if I want to stick a picture in there, let me stick her in there. We already saw her once. We'll stick her in the email. There we go. So we got her in the email right there. And I could also add a link to that. So when you clicked on her picture, I could put a link right here. When you click on that picture, like the email that you received about this particular training, there's a picture in there. And you can click on it, and you can go to this, okay? You can put lines in there if you want to put a line. You see the little lines I put down in there. It's got all kinds of tools in here, guys, for you to use. So it's pretty neat. Let's say the font size isn't big enough. You can actually change the font size, okay? You can change the style. There's all the different fonts you have on your computer. If I wanted to make this bigger right here, I could go in here and say, I'm going to make that a 26. I want their name to really stand out, okay? And you could do that. So there's all types of options in here. There's some more links. So if I want to put a link in a word, you know, I would just highlight the word, highlight the picture, whatever it is, and I could go up there and put the link. So when they click on that word, it would actually go to wherever I want them to go to. It could be my web page, could be a sales page, could be any number of things. So that's really, really useful for you to do. Let's go to my next screen here. All right. There we go. Call to action is the next thing on our list. A CTA. Guys, learn this term. You're gonna hear this term forever and a day. Okay. Call to action. Call to action. It's a marketing term for any device designed to prompt an immediate response or encourage an immediate response or sale, okay? A CTA most often refers to the use of words or phrases that can be incorporated into sales scripts, advertising messages, or web pages, which compel the audience to act in a specific way. So, you know, there could be a word on there that says buy now, and they click on it and it goes to it, or sign up now and they click on it and then go sign up, or attend now, or watch now, or whatever it is. That you can put those words in your body to get people to do something, okay? And yeah, I made a little video on this one here to show you how all that works. All right, let's check out this email here. Now, this is the email that you probably received for this training, okay? Because I was using that as an example. And if you go here and take a look, it's got the gateway, it's got the sender name, who it's from, change any of that if you want. This is the subject, that's the preview text right there. There's the salutation I stuck in there. What else can I show you in here? It's got all the dates and times. See the little click here right here? Now, it doesn't show up on this preview, but see that little lines there? That's a click here right here. If you notice the little hand goes on the picture, that's also a clickable link. And I've probably got another one down here. Let me find it. There it is, right there. See if you hover over that, it's got a clickable link. And that line actually shows up in the email. There's another clickable one right there. I think I had another one up here somewhere. And if you notice, I got several, there it is. I got several spots that I can let somebody click, because the more opportunities that are there for them to click, the better my chances that they're going to click and they're going to go to these things. Okay. And that's what I want them to do. All right. So I thought I had another one. I guess I just got that one in that sentence there. Click here now. Yep. Okay. So you can kind of see how that email actually works right there. And let me go to my next one here. Okay. So that is the anatomy of emails. Now, over the next trainings, each Friday, we're going to get more and more in depth. And if you stick with me on this, you're going to be able to build these email sequences, and we're going to have them done. And you guys are going to be making money off your offers. Make sure you get an offer together, because next week we're going to talk about building these sequences and how you can do that. Now, if you have any questions right now, I know Jessica's received a couple already. People have sent her private messaged. But if you have any, put them in that chat box right now, okay? Put in there, you know, what you think of the training. Do you like the training? You getting something out of this? Are you learning something? You feel like you can do it? You feel smarter? I mean, what's going on? Fill me in. Fill me in. I want to know what's going on with you, okay? So type something in that chat section right there. And don't forget to subscribe. I want you to subscribe, and I'll go on screen in just a second. No, I'll put a little box up there. Hang on just a second. One second. Let you see that I'm alive and I'm actually here. I just don't like the way this thing is done. There we go. I'm on screen now. You should be able to see me now. And let's get back to that. Okay. All right. And I should be on the screen now. I'll be checking off to the side on mine. Yeah. Okay. I think it's slowly coming up there. All right. So put your comments in there. Put your questions in there. Jessica's going to hit me with a couple. We got a few minutes left here. And we've had a really good turnout. A lot of you guys from all over the world is here. That's kind of cool. You know, and when you're from anywhere, you put it in that chat section there. People love to see where you're from. They really do. There's just something about that going, oh, wow, there's somebody from Kenya. There's somebody from Europe. There's somebody from Pennsylvania, you know, wherever it is. It's really cool that you type that in there and let people know about that. Also, don't forget, once you hit that subscribe button, ring the bell. Ring that bell, okay? There's a bell, notification bell. Once you subscribe, it won't be there until you subscribe. So you got to hit the subscribe button first. And then that notification bell is going to pop up, and you want to turn on all notifications. All of them. That way you don't miss it. You know, like I could be going live and you wouldn't know about it, but I can send you a notification, which is pretty cool, right? You're on YouTube or something, you're going to get a notification, and I'm going live. You can get emails, all kinds of cool stuff. So definitely do that. Join my inner circle, okay? You want to get more training like this. If you like training like this, you know, I've sold literally millions of dollars of both digital and physical products online. Giving a little bit of training to Jessica. She's making some money online now too, which is nice. So this stuff works, guys. If you want access to all my current courses, if you want to be in my private Facebook group, bi-weekly coaching calls, yearly masterminds, we're working on that just like everybody else. You know, nobody's saying they're never going to do a concert again, but I can't say when I'm going to do a mastermind. Relationships with other people, okay? And the networking. You'll want to join the inner circle. You get insight into high-level masterminds that I attend, and you're 12 times more likely to succeed as a member of something like my inner circle, okay? There is a video you can go watch. It is at www.jrinnercircle.com/enroll. You'll want to go there, watch the video. It's 100% free. And then if you want to join. I'm going to give you the Web Cash Academy, Ecom Road, Email Earning Systems. These are all courses that I've authored, okay? Digital Cash Academy. That's a huge course. Facebook Ads University teaches you all about running ads and these nice coaching calls, okay? You can get all that by joining the inner circle. Now, how much is all that worth? A mere $46,382. That's all. A mere $46,382. But you get it for free. You get it for free when you join the inner circle. That's pretty cool. John Newman from Plymouth, UK saying thank you. Thank you so much, John. That's very nice of you. New Vista Marketing, my new buddy there. Great refresher information. Nice to see all the Kartra functions. Maybe one day Kartra will be a part of the tool mixture. I sure hope so. Tell you what, it'll save you a lot of money, New Vista Marketing. If you're doing any marketing online, it'll save you a ton. Of course, you get my community. We have a cool community. That's what the community looks like. That's the coolest GIF I could find, or Giphy. That was a Giphy. Okay. If you want Kartra, guys, use my link there. It is my affiliate link, full disclosure. However, you can get Kartra for $1 if you want. If you just want to see what Kartra is all about, go to that link, bit.ly/Kartra -JR. If you go there, you can watch a free video. It'll tell you all about it. Okay. And don't forget, give me a rating on Google. Sign into Google. Search J.R. Fisher. Give me a review, preferably 5-star. Email me. Let me know you did it, and you get my book for free. And I'll also throw in the audio, 100% free. Free's good. Now, we're into questions. We're going to be into questions now. So type whatever questions you have into that chat box there. If you just want to put a comment like, hey, I sent an email one day and I made $1,000. Hey, I want to hear about it. Tell us what you did. Okay, type something in that chat box there. And I'm going to turn over to Jessica now so she can give me a couple questions. Let me pull down the screen and I will just go up on the screen here so you guys can see me. And let me pull that little corner up right there. Jessica, what do you got for me?
Yeah, Chris says he's really struggling with his email open rate. Do you have any resources for subject lines?
Yeah, matter of fact, I put it up on screen. You can download those 20 subject lines, and let me find that real quick. And Jessica, you could probably put in there this link and just leave off the .com and just put go here and add the other part to this link. Where is that? Where is that? Where is that? I'm looking for it now. Subject. There it is. It is bit.ly /JRF -subject. So not quite sure how you could finagle that in there. I know you can put it in the description too. /JRF -subject. But you can also put it in the description. They will let you put that in descriptions. And comments on the descriptions too. You can also put it there. So if you comment in the description, you can stick it there. But I'll tell you, if you're struggling with open rates, okay, here's the deal with open rates. It's not one thing, okay? It's a whole bunch of things. First off, the most basic, it's your list, okay? How often you're emailing them. Are they getting content from you that they think is good? Do you have a good relationship with them? You know, all of that matters before anything to do with the email, okay? Because if you don't have that, if they don't trust you, if they don't know you, you know, if all your emails are going to their, you know, and then that's the next thing. This is a whole another thing. If all their emails are going to the spam folder, or if they're not getting delivered, you know, you're having a deliverability problem, that all affects your open rate. I will tell you, when I moved from Infusionsoft to Kartra, my deliverability went way up, okay? And it's just because Infusionsoft didn't have very good deliverability. Neither did Aweber. So a lot of it is your email provider. And if you're using an email provider that doesn't have good deliverability, you're dead before you even start, okay? Gmail will put your emails in spam, and so will Yahoo and all these other people. Then once you get all that straightened out, then you got to have a good subject line, okay? So there's a whole lot of different steps here with getting your emails worked on. You know, and if you want to send me an email at training@jrfisher.com, I'll be happy to look at what you got. But give me an idea how many people you have on your list too. Also, if you got 20 people on your list, you know, I don't know how many opens you're going to get. You should have a better percentage of open rate, but you know, the bigger your list is, the lower your open rate's going to be. It's just the way it is. Okay, if you got 1 million people on your list, you can have lower open rates. You know, it's just lower click-through rates. It's what happens. Okay, but we still want to build a big list, right? We want to do that. What else you got for me, Jessica? No, I was trying to read at the same time here.
So let's see. Christina is asking, how can I make my emails look better?
You know, I wouldn't. You know, they found that emails that are more basic, that are just text, do better than ones with a bunch of pictures and headers and footers and all that crap. I wouldn't put any of that in. And I know, because I used to do that. I used to have these really fancy template emails. They don't do as well. They really don't, because people know it's a corporate thing and people are trying to sell them stuff. If they feel like it's an individual email in them, and that's something else I will say, in Kartra, it has a from, so that when they get the email, they can see who it's from. If it says ABC Corporation, or, you know, I don't know, accountingguruswizards.com or whatever, if it says something like that versus Christine, then it's not going to get a better or as good open rate. So the other thing you want to do, like my emails that go out to you, it says from J.R. Fisher. It's just me. Okay, nobody else, no big corporation, none of that stuff. What do you put from the from on yours, Jessica?
Jessica.
Just Jessica? Yeah, okay, so she just puts Jessica in there. So all of these things are really factors, and don't try to make a fancy email. Don't do it. You're wasting your time doing fancy emails. They don't work as well. They don't, you know, get as much readability. They don't get opened as much. Don't do it. Use Kartra. Use some basic ones. Kartra has all those fancy templates, by the way. If you want a fancy template, you go into Kartra and just grab one. There's a fancy template for everything there. I just don't like them. I just don't. All right, we've got time for probably one or two more questions. John Newman, thank you very much for thanking us. That's very nice of you. I appreciate that. All those chats. Hey, guys. In that chat, the thing that's so important to me is that every single one of you guys put at least 2 or 3 comments in the chat, because that helps this video get distribution. If YouTube sees that you guys are chatting back and forth with me and talking to me and I'm answering you, and I'll put in here, thank you, then what they'll do is they'll show this video to more people once it's recorded. So that's why it's so important to me. And when you guys don't do that, it kind of hurts the video. So if you would just put a comment in there, I like this, I hate this, whatever it is, what you want to see next. I would just be really appreciative of you doing that. So if you would stick a comment in there, please do so. Okay. If you have the ability to go like this and type, please use it. Okay. Jessica, why don't we hit one more question from you over there?
Yeah, I think you mentioned a couple of times today building trust. Do you have any words of wisdom on how to build trust with your customers?
How to build trust with your customer. Yeah, don't hammer them with sales all the time. Don't hammer them with sales all the time. Give them useful stuff every now and then. You guys are on this call now, and I'm not selling you anything. I mean, I have products, you can find them, you can buy them. But this whole training, I wasn't selling you anything. I'm giving you stuff that you can use to help yourself make money online with emails or, Facebook ads or whatever I'm training on that day. And the thing is, most of you guys aren't going to buy anything from me. And that's okay. Okay, I'm okay with that. But a small percentage of you will say, I need more training. I want more training. I know his free stuff is really good, so I'm going to buy one of his courses. And I've got courses out there, guys, that are $27. I mean, I've got some inexpensive stuff. I've got courses that are thousands too, and coaching that's thousands when I have it available. But the bottom line is, if you're doing this all the time, if you're constantly give them content, if you really care about your people, like I care about you guys, I want to hear that you did something and you got a result. I mean, I really do care about that. Jessica teaches people, how to do better with their dogs, and she really doesn't do dog training. She does people training, truth be told. But it makes her feel good when somebody gets a good result, doesn't it? When somebody gets a good result with your training.
Very much so. The whole reason why you do it is for the dog. But when people realize that they have to change, and then they do, it's so rewarding.
Yep. It's all about results, guys. So if you're getting results for your audience, if you're providing good content, I know Jessica does a thing. It's called Uncomfortable Pet Questions from a pet expert. She does those on Thursdays. I don't know when you actually put them up, though. When do they actually go up? Sundays. Man, you want to hear some funny stuff, guys. You got to check that out. Where can they watch those on Sunday? Or you put them up to where they stay up, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And where can they watch those if they wanted to check those out? Because they're really funny, guys.
They can, if they click on my YouTube name here in the chat.
Click on Jessica's YouTube name in the chat. You'll see Jessica in there, and then there's a link that goes to your channel. Is that how it works?
Yeah, it goes directly to my channel.
Okay, and then on her channel you can watch those videos, but those are really funny, guys. I'm the narrator in the background. You'll never see me on the videos, but I'm asking her the questions. But man, some of the questions people ask. Is there any weird ones you can think of that you've been asked recently? Oh, I know. Can I do one?
Yeah.
There was somebody who asked, do you need to check your dog's poop on a regular basis, and why would you need to do that? She answers that question, and the answer is yes, by the way. But she answers that question in one of the videos. You got to check that out. Go there and get the answer to that one. That'll blow you away when you see that. I'm not kidding you. Let's see. New Vista Marketing, it was a great session. Thanks. Have to leave. All right, buddy. Good seeing you here. Send me a message if you need any help on anything. I'm going to go ahead and duck out now, too. I really appreciate you guys being here and showing up. Means a whole lot to me. It really does. Let me get over here to my screen so I can downsize this. If you have questions after this, or if you're watching this and it's not live, put your questions in the comments section. I'll be happy to answer you. I'll come back through and answer all those questions. Let's see. Please put the bit.ly into the chat if you can. We'll put it in the description, Pat. That's Pat Newman. We will put that in the description, and we can't put it in the chat. They won't let you put links in there, but we can put it in the description, so we'll make sure it's there. Jessica, can you make sure that happens?
In your video description?
Yeah, in the video description, you're going to find the Kartra one, but we need to put, what was the other one? The one to the subject lines, so they can download the subject lines. It's a free download. You just go to it and click and get those. We'll figure it out. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Jessica, every Friday you have words of wisdom for all these people. It motivates them. It gets them through the weekend. It propels them to the end of next week to where they can hear it again. And what are those words of wisdom today, Jessica?
You'll appreciate this one because you say similar things to me all the time. Push yourself because no one else is going to do it for you.
Push yourself because no one else is going to do it for you. And I'll put it to you this way, guys. I've heard people say, you know what? I'm going to be fine if just somebody comes along and motivates me. Somebody just come along and motivate me, man, I'm going to make stuff happen. What if they don't show up? What if they don't show up? It's up to you, okay? If it's going to be, it's up to me. Okay, so it's up to you to do this. You really do have to push yourself, guys. When it's tough, when it's difficult, when it's uncomfortable, that's exactly what you probably should do. Okay, got that? You gonna stick with that? Gonna do it? Hey, do some binging this weekend. Skip Netflix, binge on my channel, and learn some stuff. Learn some stuff, right? How about that? How about you actually watch a bunch of videos that are going to make you money, that are going to get you smarter, that's going to give you the edge over your competitors? Binge 10 of my videos. They're only about 10 minutes long. Only about 10 minutes. You could do that in 2 days, right? 10 videos. Do the 10 video challenge. And then send me a message on one of the videos and say, hey, this is my 7th one. This is my 6th one. This is my 3rd one. And if you do that, I'm going to respond back to you every single time. I'm going to be busy, I know, but I'm going to respond back to you every single time. So as you watch my videos, put in there, this is my 2nd one I watched. This is my 3rd one. This is my 4th one. This is my 8th one. And do that every single time, and I will respond back every single time. And when you hit 10, I've got a bonus for you, okay? When you hit 10, got to hit 10. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next week.